Nigeria. Nigeria is not fixable. It is too late to fix Nigeria. So what we'll be discussing now is to dismantle Nigeria so that we can be able, to save lives. Plateau is crying. Sokoto is crying. Everywhere is crying in that contraction called Nigeria. So that is one of the reasons why we are campaigning all the time, and we are saying enough is enough. Just wind down the shit hole country. But many of you refuse to accept that Nigeria has failed. It has failed. It has gone past its due date, and it is in best interest. Nigeria, I pray, is not going to affect you. And I hope that some of you that continue to say Nigeria is going to work, I pray that you are not a victim of Nigeria. Many people that have traveled out of Nigeria have been victim, and will still be victim. Say we should keep them. You are literally just slowing things down. Nobody, and I mean it, nobody should be talking about, the union called Nigeria. It's a crime scene. It has actually created Fulani terrorists that wants to take our land. They are not just taking our land, they are also planning to take us out. And this is the reason why we all have to say we've had enough of Nigeria. But many of you have not had enough yet of Nigeria, and that is why we are still where we are today. Until we all accept that Nigeria is gone, then it will be very, very easy. But since we still have many people that continue to work against us, many of the Yoruba politicians are working against us. Okay. All right, so now I need to get, okay, so which one do I get there? It's not going to be starting from here. Just the one there. Oh, I think I have to come out with it. So, many of you refuse to accept. Okay, I can go on the 91. Yeah, let me go on the 91. Many of you refuse to accept that Nigeria is not working, and that is a big problem. For a few minutes, let me get on the bus, and then I'll come back in a minute. Many of you refuse to accept.
Is there space for a wheelchair? Yeah. Good, thank you.
Until we all accept that shit hole country, then pé Nigeria, tó ti báyé jẹ́, tó ti bọ̀rùn jẹ́, ó ti báyé everybody, so everybody is just every day, same thing. We are waiting for a miracle to come and rectify and fix our problems. Our problem will not be able to be fixed as long as, we're telling ourselves lies. We are all a bunch of liars. Everybody, okay. Think of Nigeria. It's dead. Which are completely dead. But unfortunately, ọmọ kékeré ń parọ́, àgbàlagbà ń parọ́, àjọ wa ń wò pé Nàìjíríà máa da Nàìjíríà orí ọ̀pẹ ló ṣe dìde yẹn. Ó mọ̀ pé public transport ló ń pè mí báyìí, idiot. Anything, we are telling lies against ourselves that the country is going to work. So until everybody come back to their sense and then realize that what the British created Nigeria for their own selfish interest. It was not for my own benefit. The British knew that Nigeria was never going to work, but yet they went ahead and formed in Tonkweni the 1914 amalgamation. And that is one of the biggest lies. Tí wọ́n sọ fún wa pé ká lọ believe. Wọ́n ní ká lọ máa kan sí bí mo ti ṣe ń kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé a kú àlàjá ọdún lọ́tùn lósì. A dẹ̀ kú gbogbo bí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ṣe ń lọ tó ń para wọn lẹ́kún tó ní pa wá lẹ́kún. Torí ìlú tó ń pani lẹ́kún òun ni Nàìjíríà bá ṣe máa ń sọ. Bó ṣe ń pa ọkùnrin lẹ́kún náà ló ń pa ọmọdé lẹ́kún. But unfortunately, àwọn tó wà nínú Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti accept pé ìlú tó ń pààyàn lẹ́kún ní Nàìjíríà. Hope wọn ni pé one day pé Nàìjíríà máa fún wa ní the kind of country tá fẹ́, but kò likely pé Nàìjíríà máa fún wa ní the kind of country tá fẹ́. It is just unfortunate that many Yoruba people still believe in that contraction tó ń pè ní Nàìjíríà. And as long as they actually believe in Nigeria, is a crime scene on its own. So, but I want to give up. I'm a remind gbogbo wa. I'm a remind ọmọdé. I'm a remind àgbàlagbà. All the reasons in the world why we should not continue to be called Nigeria, because tẹ́ bá lọ gbọ́ gbogbo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní in the last few weeks nísìn títí di wákàtí, I realize that Nigeria has done much pain. Tíyàn máa wonder pé ṣé country ló lè ṣá àbí kí ọba Elédùmarè kó ṣàánú wa. But àwọn Nigerians fúnra wọn, they are not seeing the angle táwa fi ń rí. Wọ́n fi pé bóyá nǹkan wrong pẹ̀lú wa, or bóyá à ń bínú sí Nàìjíríà. But it doesn't matter. Ẹni tó máa gbọ́ á gbọ́ lọ́rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá náà wọ̀n ní gbọ́. Mr. Koiki kí la máa wá ṣe sí ìyẹn lọ́ ṣe ń pè ní movement. Nígbà tẹ́ ti sọ pé ẹ̀ tí ì fi jà. So n tí Yorùbá dẹ̀ ti mú ìjà dání, diplomacy òun ṣe tó máa ń yà. Diplomacy ẹ fi wá breakthroughs tí Britain ti create for more than 100 years. Ẹ fi break up Nigeria tí ẹ bá fẹ́ jà kò lè possible now. So ìyẹn la ṣe kọ́kọ́ láti máa ṣe explanation continuously fáwọn èèyàn láti máa sọ why we should all go our separate ways. Why tí olúkálukú ṣe gbọdọ̀ máa ṣe tiẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Ìyẹn ò bínú sí ara wa pé tá bá wà on our own a sì lè máa ṣe nǹkan tá lè ṣe lọ. But as long as people are saying that they don't want that, ẹ má bínú mo fẹ́ move síwájú kí n lè fáwọn phones yìí so sí orí ibi kí n lè jókòó dáadáa. As long as some of you say you don't want that, then we would all have to manage Nigeria as it is. I'm a manager ni. So ẹ bá mọ̀ pé ó ti sú wa. So ẹ bá ti mọ̀ pé ó sú wa, then fair enough. But ẹ bá ní kò sú yín, then we have to manage it. So ajá máa manage Nigeria ni títí tá máa fi break. So everybody will have to feel the pain. Àwọn ará Plateau nísìn ló ń feel pain yẹn. Àwa Yorùbá náà ti feel pain yẹn. So we all have to feel the pain of that contraction tó ń pè ní Nigeria. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wo view lọ jàre. Ẹ pé máa ń like máa show yín ní view London. So King Rock sọ pé Yoruba people shall not give up Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation is the heritage. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, is the only way out. So anybody that is fooling themselves that there's a country called Nigeria and it's going to work. Ètùtù ẹ̀dànù. Nigeria has expired. It has done its time. Let's wind it down. Sórí gbogbo ìtàfin wọ̀nyí. In the last 63 years, Britain will create Nigeria pé kó develop. So people ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Liberia, crazy continent. A petrol tanker ó ṣubú and àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ try láti jí epo ní ààrẹ. It exploded. Do I pity them? I don't pity them. What goes wrong, it affects everybody. So what we are just saying, because I'm going to end my broadcast, in the next few minutes, is to remind us that the Yoruba Nation campaign has never dead. It doesn't matter how many of you are lamenting. Ó yẹ kó ti wáyé, ó yẹ ká ti gbà á, ó yẹ ká ti ṣe kíníkan. Gbóyin tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé ẹlẹ́mìí ẹ jáde bí olóyè Ìgbòho ṣe jáde, kẹ́yìn náà fara fi nǹkan tó lóyè ti ṣe. Tẹ́ bá ti ṣe yẹn á ṣò pé gbogbo wa ti ready. But nígbà tá ẹ̀ tí lè ṣe yẹn, a máa ní sùúrù yẹn máa pọ̀ dáadáa nísìnyí, so that ká lè carry many people tó lọ vote, àwọn tó lọ dìbò fún Tinubu. Ẹ ti dìbò fún Tinubu nísìnyí, Tinubu fúnra rẹ̀ ò ráyè anybody báyìí nísìnyí, ó wà ní body náà tó ń jayé orí ẹ̀ báyìí nísìnyí. So, and that is something that many people don't want to accept. Ẹ ti dìbò fún Tinubu, so àwọn tó dìbò fún Tinubu yẹn, we have to be able to convince them that election 2027 should not be our focus anymore. Our focus now should be discussion on how to de-amalgamate what the British amalgamated. And all that is not into Maya. Nígbà tí a gbébọn, a ní nǹkan ìjà bí àwọn Boko Haram terrorists. I'm sure many of you have seen the Boko Haram terrorists. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan táwọn ISWAP ṣe ní Maiduguri, wọ́n ti blow ṣe electricity or something kan lọ blow dànù. These guys have enough firepower. They've been supported by the same Fulani cabals in the north. The criminals, governors have supported them. Mo kí bàbá wa Alhaji Rasheed Jinode, mo kí bàbá wa Gani Olóyèdé, mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́tún lọ́sì, mo kí grandma, mo kí ẹ̀yin granddad. Kọ́lọ̀ bá mi foríjì uncle mi kan, mo gbọ́ pé wọ́n ṣaláìsí ní America. I will not mention the name. Lára àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ Yorùbá Nation gidi gan ni. It's unfortunate that life will sometimes be taken away from people that we love, but we have to ask our faith lábàá Jésù Kristi. Whether we are Muslim, we are traditionalist, kò sẹ́ni kankan tó wù kíyàn kankan kú, especially tíyàn bá wò pé ó yẹ kíyàn dàgbà kó darúgbó. So kọ́lọ̀ bá mi foríjì uncle mi yẹn. I'm not going to mention the name, but the family, I pray for the family, I pray for the children, I pray for the wife. These are core member tó náwó tó nọ́ra tó ṣe wàhálà tó dẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe wàhálà yẹn kó tó di pé ọlọ́jọ́ dé. He died this month. Information ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìdórí desk mi ni kó ọba Elédùmarè kó jọ uncle mi tí mò ń sọ yìí. Ṣọ́ọ̀kì yẹn ó bá mi díẹ̀ lánàá, but àdúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run pé we can quickly move on, because life ò ní dúró. ẹni tó ẹwà Akérédolú náà ìgbà tó kú kọ́lọ́run foríjì ó tẹ̀sáfẹ́fẹ́ rí gbogbo àṣìṣe kọ́lọ́run bá wa parẹ́ ìtàlẹ̀sọ náà nìyẹn. Lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń jubilate Londo State, lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ gọ́vnà mi ti wọlé dé. Ìyẹn ò ní kí Tinubu máa host àṣìṣà ní bọ́dí náà lénìí. So èèyàn kú, life will not gonna stop. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún àwọn gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa náà pé ìgbà tí gbogbo journey tí wọ́n jọ ń play ó máa ní ending. So péyàn kan ò ní kú yẹn irọ́ là ń pa. A kàn ń bẹ Ọlọ́run pé kó jọ nínú ọlá ẹ̀, nínú àánú ẹ̀, kó má mú wa lọ nísìn ní wákàtí ó jẹ́ kan pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́. So èyí ṣì ní 28, we are now countdown to the new year. Èèyàn mí pé arákùnrin tó ń lọ yẹn nísìn ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ ní traffic warden ni. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń pawó services. Mo sọ fún yín pé ní England statistics yẹn ti wà lórí mi nísìn. We have 1 million people tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní council ní England yìí. What dem provide the 800 services. That is a huge amount of services. Think of all the services from the road to the schools to the welfare of the old and the elderly. Ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sẹ̀ ń wọlé, under age wọ́n bọ́ under age sùn nílùú yìí wọ́n bọ́ under age sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n lè ní ọyàn wọ́n lè nídìí ẹ má bá wọn ṣeré kéré à ń sọ fún yín ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sẹ̀ ń dé London tẹ̀sẹ̀ ń dé abroad arákùnrin kan tó ń mú nísìn ọmọ 14 years old ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ṣẹ̀wọ̀n tán tó bá deport á kú díẹ̀ à ń sọ fún yín ní gbogbo gbà you don't talk to under age tẹ́ bá fẹ́ obìnrin ẹ wá àwọn obìnrin síwájú so ẹ wá àwọn obìnrin síwájú.